Hey everybody, welcome back to Coach's Corner. So this week we're going to talk about the difference between machines versus free weights. And I know a lot of people have a lot to say about this topic, and I'm really excited to hear what your thoughts are on, what we put out there today. So Ryan, starting out, what's the difference between machines and free weights?
Right. Biggest difference between machines and free weights, you're going to be able to move in any direction, right? As long as you can physically hold that direction. Machines are going to put you in a fixed path with a fixed range of motion.
Okay.
You may have some variances like with a cable machine, but a cable machine is not a true machine like a Smith machine. Smith machines carry you in that straight linear path. The reason machines are good is because people that are not familiar with the movements can start them. They can use lighter weights. They don't have to worry about their stability as much. If they're just starting out and they have nobody to help instruct them, they can jump onto a variety of machines and get a circuit training thing knocked out.
Okay.
However, that whole fixed path thing is the other negative drawback to the machines. It will force you to utilize that fixed path. So if you have a deficiency or if you need to correct the path and it's not natural for your body type, your joint angles, your muscular development, whatever it is, it can force you into a bad position and then cause an injury.
Okay.
You're also not developing your stabilizer muscles, which are huge, because as we all know, you're only as strong as your weakest link, and your stabilizers are a huge part of your muscular development group.
Okay, so it sounds like, if I'm hearing this correctly, that if you're newer to working out, machines might be beneficial to you?
If you're newer to working out and it's your last option, yes.
Okay.
Ideally, what you would do is you would jump on a free weight, so learn how to squat, learn how to bench, learn how to deadlift. If you can't deadlift, you can do single leg deadlifts with a dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever, or a different type of guided exercise. That would be the best benefit, because you're going to be able to build up all your muscles all the same way. You're going to be able to target all your different stabilizers. You're not going to develop those overuse patterns or those negative movement patterns that can greatly affect you in life, especially if you're younger and starting out. You start squatting in a Smith machine and you're always bending to get into that right form. The moment you go to stabilize yourself underneath a real squat, you're going to feel very, very inadequate.
Okay, and very unstable too,
Yep.
I'm guessing.
And that's from personal experience.
Yeah.
I used Smith machines for God knows how long while I was bodybuilding, and I started hiding away from everybody when I was learning how to squat and trying to figure out how to get out of the rack the right way without looking like a baby deer.
Baby deer, your
Yep.
legs all sprawled out.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and at our gym here, we have very few machines. Our gym in North Carolina has quite a few more machines, but we really don't have what you would say a normal fitness center. And I know some people have problems with that at first, and I'm guessing they feel intimidated, but what would you say might be good for those people who are coming into a gym like ours and like many other small private gyms that don't have a lot of machines and focus more on free weights?
YouTube's your biggest friend. It'll show you some of the best ways to get it done. A good quality coach, you don't necessarily have to pay them for life, but pay for a month or two of actual in-person training. Figure out how to move the best way for you, not for everybody else.
And I think that's something that I've seen a lot of is people saying, well, I saw this on YouTube and they do it a certain way, so I tried it, but it feels weird. So it might be, learning how your body works and what works for you.
Yep, that's going to be one of the biggest things. It's okay to feel unokay, basically, right?
Uncomfortable?
Yeah, comfortable being uncomfortable, okay being unokay. Either way, it all means the same thing. Everybody's going to be uncomfortable when they first start, unless they're blessed with amazing body awareness.
Yeah.
And not everybody is. So start off, don't hold any high expectations, learn it. As you get better and better, it's going to become more comfortable, and then pretty soon you'll be able to walk into a gym. You're going to see a shitload of machines. You're going to be like, I don't know what to do in all the machines. Where are my free weights?
No, and that makes sense. And something else that I've noticed, and I think you have too with some of the newer people, is the ego lifting. And they don't even realize they're ego lifting, but they're adding on, like they're trying dumbbells for the first time. And they see experienced people lifting, the 45, 55, or whatever's heavy to you, those weights, and then they start doing it and get hurt. So what would you say to that? Is that an issue?
It is. It can definitely be an issue. It leads to injury, so obviously that would definitely be an issue overall. Biggest thing is learn how to check your ego at the door. Don't pay attention to what somebody else is doing. Doesn't matter how they look doing it. It doesn't matter what it is that they're doing. There may be a reason for it. And if you don't know that reason and you're trying to do it that same way, you're gonna get injured most likely, or you're gonna develop a really bad movement pattern, which will lead to injury in the future. Just focus on you, move the weight the right way, and don't try to don't try to push it, don't try to rush it, let it happen as it's going to, but take those steps to learn how to do it the right way.
Enjoying the process.
Yeah, enjoy the process.
Yeah. Well, I think that's pretty awesome. And take a chance when you get time. If you go to a gym and they have dumbbells and the free weight machine, well, not free weight machines, but even the cable machine, take the time and just pick an exercise off YouTube, like Ryan said, something simple, and just get in there and try it, and that way you'll feel a little more confident. You can practice before you go into the gym and get into the free weights, because I think you're going to see a lot more benefits from it than you would just the machines.
Very likely, yes.
Yeah. But machines are good in a lot of ways too.
Machines are good if that's the only thing that you can do. Machines are much better than nothing at all.
Yeah.
And they do all have their time and place. They're not the devil, but they're also not your savior.
They're not the end all be all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just because a gym doesn't have a lot of machines doesn't mean that they're not well equipped. It just means that we need to increase your toolbox on the different types of exercises you can do with free weights, and you might actually prefer it.
Yep. I agree.
Well, thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out, and we will see you guys next week.
As always, like and subscribe.
Bye.